All right, yeah. So we're back, and we have some very generic rock music in the background going on. So what in the hell are we doing? Let me update my shit. All right. Sorry, I forgot to. I have to set this video. Part, what are we at? 54. Part 54. Wonderful. Nice. Okay, so yeah, alright. We're back in it, and we're in it to fucking win it. I got fucking cat hair all over me because my cat wanted to come say hi. Great. Wonderful. Fucking cat. For real, it sucks. Okay. I'm gonna change it from the hipster metal because that is just annoying as fuck. I thought maybe they have a little better selection here. My bad. Alright. There we go. I got no fucking plan for today. So where were we yesterday? We wanted to be able to switch weapons. So I'm pretty sure I accomplished that. Alright, yeah, so we can switch weapons, and we can also fire the crossbow. We just need to make that arrow appear and reappear. And, yeah. Break room, the bathroom. Nice. Cool. Ah, man. Sorry, I'm really tired. Alright. What else do we have to do in this game? I guess I was going to... we got pretty much most of this working. I think a transition to the next scene. Damn, I guess there's a lot of stuff left to do. We did need to get these straight. We need to make them disappear after the level initiates. We also need to do some other stuff. Let me bring up a notepad real quick, and we'll start brainstorming shit to do. So, what did we say? Start screen, scene A. Let me take a look at, I'm going to do this. I'm going to go, I just need to break it up a little bit and go to our, shit, what do we call it? Where is our goblin smashing area? Here we go. Not you. Goblin smashing area .tscn. Here we go. Okay, so I guess we'll give it a run and see what we have going on here. Okay. Our game manager might freak out, I'm not sure. We'll get some coffee and then I'll introduce this scene. Alright. Fuck, that is really, really dark. Let me actually turn that up a little bit. I don't know why. I guess I thought I was an artiste, and I was like, damn, I'll just make it really, really dark, because it's, yo, it's fucking goth, dude. It's goth as fuck. So I turn the energy up that appears to have... Oh, it's not on. If we turn it on, then we have some light. There we go. Looks much nicer. Let's give that a go. Alright, it's fucking loading. Loadificating. Nice. So if I hit M, actually it's not M anymore. What key is it? I think it's, for fuck's sake, I completely forgot. Oh, I think it's numlock. There it is. This shows the position of my enemies right now. So if I go up, there's an enemy right there. And he's facing that direction. He actually has a ray cast sticking out of his eyes. So if I close my map, maybe I can't close my map. Let's see, I can switch to my crossbow. And if I load up my crossbow and shoot this guy in the head, we can do a headshot. That's probably loud as fuck. Let me turn that down real quick. Where is our goat buddy? I think we'll just decrease this to, yeah, like -12, and then when he does that death scream, we're going to reduce it just a little bit more. Alright, goat buddy, where the hell are you at? Take damage, awesome. So we have a take damage function somewhere, I'm sure. Here we go. When we take the hit, or... Nice. I think it's actually the death scream that's super loud. So we're just going to decrease the, we'll say voice dot, what is it, dBs or something? Volume dB. Can I do a minus equals? Can I do like -=5? Is that going to work? I doubt it. But let's try it. I just want to see if that errors or not. Let's give it another go. I feel like that's going to error, but, you know, you never know if you don't go. You never shine if you don't glow. Hey now, we're all rock stars. We'll get our game on. We'll go play. Yeah, dude. Alright. It's 2006, man. Alright. Yeah, see, that's not as loud now. Much nicer. So the idea of this scene is we have these goblin guys right here, which also have a ray cast on their eyes. So if he detects us, the other guys will try to hunt us down. He'll actually scream for help, so... Yeah. And so he's running to a random point, and I have to disable their collision because he gets stuck on the other one. But yeah, then these guys come back and try to kill us with the cleavers, and we can kill them. I guess I missed. I need to fix the ray cast a little bit because it's a little off from where I'm aiming sometimes. And we got to get rid of those collision shapes. And yeah, we can't have them getting stuck on each other like that, or we have to account for obstacles. Oh, look at that. Yeah, we'll kill those guys. We'll see where Greeny's going to. So I had ChatGPT just write a function to get a random point on the map and have him run to it. So if I spook him again, he'll do the same thing. And looks like that was pretty close. Now he's running very close. Alright, now it looks like he's running far away. Yeah, so it could be like pretty much anywhere on this map. So if we shoot him in the head, we need to add particles there. But now that he's down, we can actually pick up his body. So we can press E to interact, and it's actually up above us. And we can come over here and throw him into the grinder. Maybe not. I don't know if I can throw him anymore. I think I broke that functionality. So now he just kind of hovers there endlessly. Interesting. But yeah, the idea is that you would come in here, there would be a board up there, it would tell you what goblins you need, and you gotta throw them into these grinders right here. So that would be to break up the gameplay of the other area. And I kind of wanted it to be like a Metal Gear Solid parody. That's why I made the map. I was gonna have like I don't know, some type of intro here about a bunch of like bullshit. And then have like the goblins have a Metal Gear or something, but it's an actual literal fucking Metal Gear they throw at you. That would be pretty good. Pretty stupid, but pretty good. Yeah, I gotta fix some of these textures because I just kind of brought these in. We got some holes here, and they can't see through the walls. Like the raycast does go through the wall, but if it's hitting the wall and it collides with a player, it's gonna ignore it. But if it goes through like here and they see you through there, they will come around and come kill you. So, and they do have the ability to shoot fireballs. We just didn't do that currently. I don't remember why, but yeah. Yeah, we need to add the ability to shoot fireballs and shit. Cool. So, what am I gonna do? Nice, yeah, I guess I'll just start editing this. Let's fix the goblin functionality first. What is this? What is wrong with this fucking thing? Started with no tweeners, no problem. Attempted a navigation mesh. That animation player doesn't exist. Let me take a look at that. That looks important. Camera swivel dot animation player. Yeah, we don't actually need that here anymore. Because this is in the player script, and now we're managing the hammer swing in the hammer script, so we don't need it anymore. So that was that issue. What else you got, debugger? Alright, I have no idea what that means. We're not going to fix that one. I don't know. I don't know if you guys could hear that, but I just heard some gunshots. That's great. Could be fireworks, too. Nice. Well... Interesting day. It's probably fireworks. There's like kids that always light off fireworks like 2 neighborhoods over. Or it could be gunshots or something, but it'd be very far from the norm. In the country, we used to hear gunshots all the time, people hunting. What the fuck am I even doing? Man. So, I'm going to pull this a little forward. I think that deserves to be a little forward. That's where the collision happens for his punching area. Awesome. Nice. What else do we need to do? Fuck. I'm trying to think. I'm so dead from work. Alright, so when we first enter this scene, I guess how am I going to transition from the start screen over here? We have this, we have the scene A. How are we going to link between these? I guess I'm going to need to make some type of cutscene or something. Damn, I guess I should start making the intro for this. Fuck, what am I going to do? I need something that I can do right now, tonight, on stream. I didn't do any planning. Alright, let's fix the goblin thing. That's right. So... cool. When we click on the goblin, let me control F and we'll say goblin, mesh goblin, awesome. Alright, so current throwing item equals mesh goblin, incoming object equals getParent.getParent.interact. So instead of that, I think we'll do get owner dot interact. That's going to be a better way to do it because we're getting. Let me go to my mesh only goblin. Mesh only. Here we go. We're opening him up. Cool. Nice. So when we go to him, and I guess this is what actually first we're going to be interacting with our regular goblin. So let me just type in the goblin.tscn. Oh no, because we spawn this guy after he dies. That's right. So our regular goblin dies, then we spawn the mesh only goblin, so we actually don't need to worry about him. His script is fine. We just need to worry about this. And when this appears on the ground, we click on this mesh collision, so we're telling the owner to access something in its script. And what do we tell it to do? Actually, I'll just navigate between the fucking damn scripts. Alright, mesh only goblin, and what was the other one? Player, awesome. So we have this interact right here. Let's control C, and we'll probably have to add that to our goblin. I doubt we have it. We do not. So interact, we'll just do func interact. I guess it would just be queue free, right? Give me 1 second. Let me see what's going on here. I kind of need to familiarize myself. We're going to close that and close the Goat Buddy and close the start screen. We're going to move that over here, and now we have these two side by side. So when we kill the goblin, we spawn that. This guy spawns, and let me just make sure that is what I think it is by going up to the fucking... Oh, for fuck's sake. I got this big ass long code for no fucking... for a lot of reasons, but whatever. Alright, mesh goblin. Control C. Control V. Where are you at? Mesh only goblin.tscn. So that is this guy. Nice, awesome. Just wanted to verify that. Cool. So now that we know that, we can come back down here. So we're instantiating that, and we're putting it up above our head. It looks like we're adding it as a child of ourselves, and we're setting our current throwing item. Okay, so that's the issue. So let's have a... Let's press E to interact and throw again. So... let's take a look. What am I working on today? Give me 1 second and I'll show you. I need to find my input script. Input. So here, where are we checking for input map? Action. So let's just control F. Action. I guess it's not here. I guess we're only checking for action here. Yeah, so awesome. This is where we check the input. So yeah, basically what I'm working on today is this goblin smashing area. It's like a more of a FPS type deal where we have to go in and grab these goblins and escape from these big demons that try and chop us up, and we gotta throw the goblins into these grinders to make the meat for the second stage. So, yeah, it's to break up the gameplay of the other part. So, yeah, we're trying to fix this guy. We're basically going to lift him over our head and then throw him in, but right now I can't throw him. I can only lift him up. So I'm trying to figure out what's going on with that. If that makes any sense. Or if that just sounds like a bunch of rambling. Cool. So let me go to the camera swivel. I guess there's no reason not to put it in the player. Okay, so yeah, let me just go to my player, GD, and I think what I'll do is yeah, I think I'll just add an input event. I'm actually going to add this down here. Instead of current throwing item, I'm just going to say has goblin. We'll just say current goblin actually, because I don't want to confuse it with anything else. Current goblin equals, and we'll just say MG. And then we have to make a current goblin up here or down here. Let's do it down here at on ready var current current goblin, which could be the name of a heavy metal group, I guess, and we'll set it equal to null. Current goblin equals mg. Okay, perfect. Nice. And then what we'll do is we'll press E. We'll do an input script here. So we'll say func. I don't think we have input event, and we'll say if event dot is action pressed, and we'll say action. Then that's basically our E button to interact with stuff. I probably should have called it interact, but I called it action. So whatever. We'll say if current goblin equals, we'll just say if it's not null. If it's not equal to null, then we will do this. We'll tell the goblin to do what? Get ground, I think. No, we'll tell it to are we throwing it here, or are we throwing it in the player script? I bet we're throwing it in the player script. I guess maybe we're not throwing it all anymore. I think that's the issue. There we go. There's that song I like. Perfect. Nice. Expected indented block after if. So I guess we'll say current goblin dot throw. I'm gonna say throw self, and we'll just make the goblin throw itself. Oh, I already have an input event. Awesome. So I'm just gonna control X that and do that, and then go find that inputs. There we go. There it is. For fuck's sake. Nice. Awesome. Yeah, looking good. All right, so now we need to add this throw self in there. let's go to the mesh only goblin, and instead of well, we still need the interact because we're calling it. I don't know if we're going to need it, but we're going to put it there, and we're going to say throw self, and all we have to do is make a tween and then act on that tween, or project ourselves forward and down, basically. So we could just go to our process. You know what? Let's just do this. Being thrown equals true. Yeah. I mean, there are a lot of ways we could do it. We could basically just make a vector going downwards and like shoot him in that direction in our process function, and then when he hits the ground or he hits the object we're lobbing him at, then he'll, you know, do his thing. Or we could, you know, I think that's the way to do it, actually. Yeah. I'm going to try it that way because I haven't done it that way before, and I think it'd be interesting to try it that way. So we're going to go @onReadyVar. I'm going to turn a fan on. Hopefully that's not too loud. I don't know. Get a bunch of shit all over my fucking face and this stupid shit. Ah, fuck, I need to clean up my shitty fucking office. Hold on. Damn, dude, I cannot believe it's only Tuesday. Ah, damn, alright. On ready var, being thrown. Oh man, I know this song. Halfway through the guy starts singing like a fucking asshole. Good selection, art list. Being thrown. Okay, so let's do a process function. Actually, we'll do a physics process because it sounds smarter. And then let's just update our vector going like in a downward projection. So we'll make a vector 3, right? Var sorry. I'm gonna do it here. Go @onReadyVar, and we'll say direction vector, and yeah, shouldn't that be like all right, so 0 0 0, we got x, y, and z. Damn, let me actually ask ChatGPT, or you know what, I could just, how did I do it before? Because I had it working. I just need to get like a vector directly in front of it, and then add to that. Let me go back to my player. I know I did it with a tween, so I'll just find the tween that I used, and then we'll check that. What do you mean? There's no... Tell me there's no tweens in the player at all. Wow. Maybe it's in here. Okay, so let me go back to my player, and then we'll see. Maybe I just deleted the whole thing. Let me look through my functions real quick. Yeah, I guess I don't have it anymore. Yeah, let me open up ChatGPT real quick. I just want to ask it, I have a vector question. I'm not very good at math. So, how can How can I project an object forward in Godot with using a Godot 4 3D? You know, let's just see what you come up with there. How can I project an object forward? Alright, this is what I was looking for right here. Okay, so yeah, that was exactly what I was trying to do without the without that. So okay, how would I do it forward and down? How could I do it forward and down at a 45-degree angle? That's what I was interested in. Oh man, this is some real math right here. I mean, you know what? Now that we have this, we could actually make some type of function that we could like make a what do you call that? When you're like aiming at something and you move it up and it goes up, we can make like a, you know, like a projection site or something if we wanted to. I don't think there's any need for that, but I'm going to use some of this right here. So awesome. Yeah, let's actually just grab all this code right here. I'm going to bring that in, and then I might mess around with that angle that we're throwing him at. I think that will be helpful. On the player script, right? Yeah. Let me get some coffee. All right, now we're doing some real coding. We've broken out the copying and pasting, so we gotta put all this in a function. Let me do func. Actually, we don't have to do that. What we can do is it's all basically, I put it in the wrong space too. Alright, let's go to our mesh only goblin. We'll go to our physics process right here and we'll plug it in right there. And then of course we want to bring these out. Oops. And then instead of transform.origin, well, I guess we could try that. We don't need to do this part. We already have delta. Very interesting. ChatGPT was like, oh yeah, you're gonna need that. So yeah, we don't need that direction vector anymore. And angle radians, deg2 rad, not found in base self. I think we need to call this on a vector 3. Let me see, how does that function work? Oh. Where are you getting this from, ChatGPT? Wow. Interesting. I'm going to correct ChatGPT. I think you will find that the correct way to do this is, let me check again. Deg to rad. Deg to rad. Dummy. What do you think about that? That's right, I'm absolutely right. Ha! I'm much cooler than you, ChatGPT. Yeah, now watch this not work anymore. Oh man, multiplying a vector by radians. That's some advanced fucking... I'd almost say that borders on like Satanism or paganism or something. Alright. I think we should be good here. I think we can just do position. And let's see if this just moves us in a downward vector. And what we're going to say is if being thrown. And yeah. So we'll just flip that variable. Well, the guy who invented logarithms was said to be in league with the devil. He was cast out of his little village or whatever. Alright, let's take a look. Look, that should work good. Yeah, and then we'll just have him do some stuff. Okay, let's give it a shot. Okay, let's switch to our crossbow. Load us up a bolt, we're going hunting. What the hell are we even testing? That's right, the goblin. Let's kill this guy. So if I kill the goblin, he shouldn't set off any alarms. Yeah. And yeah, you can see one guy over here. Yeah, so we pick him up now. We have this, and that guy still stays there, which is not good. We need to make sure he disappears. But, yeah, so now if we press E, he falls backwards into us, and he is a... Okay, we need to do a couple things. One, we need to make him top level. So... what am I doing here? Yeah, if being thrown, we'll say top level equals true. And what this does, it makes this this node not be affected by the position of its parent. It's right here. It's a weird property that they added, I think, in 4. I don't think it was in 3. Or if it was in 3, I think it was something different. I think it was like set as top level, but it was definitely not a little option here. I remember that. I was there for the old lore. I'm a fucking retard. Awesome. Great. What are we gonna do? Let's keep going. Shit. Okay, I think that should work. What did we even want to do? We wanted to pick this guy up. We also need to make him move faster when he's being thrown. When he done get thrown. Where's our speed? So... let's go 15. And I'm also going to make this a negative because, you know, I don't see why not. No, just because I think it should be negative. I think it's going the wrong way. We want him to go forward, not backward. Alrighty, Rooney. Let's give this a shot. Goblin smashing area, and we'll try that now. Too bad he doesn't look around. So we got our goblin, and we throw him. Well, there he goes. We'll see you later, buddy. Okay. So that means we can do this. We can release more goblins. It's the rapture. It's happening, everyone. Holy shit, man. Yeah, I might spend a few minutes doing this. Oh yeah, 575, 553, 514. Let's see how many you got. Yeah, 451. Yeah, they fly away. Awesome. Okay, well, you should probably do something fucking productive now. So I can't just reverse the vector. Awesome. So how would I reverse just the... oh, here we go. Bam. Now we're good to go. Now we're cooking with gas. That should do it. Now they should go downwards, I believe. Alright. Let's kill this fucker. And this guy. And hopefully the bodies don't fly up into the sun this time. There we go. Now they just descend into hell. But we can pick him up, and if we throw him into the grinders, he should actually be ground up now. Let's try that. Yeah, there we go. We have a hitbox on there. So nice. Yeah, that should be a game that I make. You just throw humans at monsters up in the sky or something. Throw goblins at people. That would be great. So I think I need to adapt the vector to be a little bit further downward. Because it's like if you're right here, you're going to want to send them like straight down, you know. Or I could make it like whatever you're looking at is where he's throwing at. So you could throw him basically straight up in the air. Or, yeah, because that's like too far away. So we'll do the vector, I guess it's 45 degrees down, so we want to go, what, like 30 degrees? Maybe even as much as 25. Like if you had a heavy bag of concrete and you were throwing it down. Oh man, I fixed my mailbox and the concrete's set and it's good to go. And the post office is putting mail in it again. Yeah, it feels good. Alright, let's get rid of him. And let's kill this gobbo. I guess he lost his fishing hat. I don't know why it appears on this body, but not that one. So now if I hit it, let's see how it works. Okay, so that is the wrong direction that we went as well. Alright, see you later, buddy. Not 25. What if we do more than 45? 65. Add 20 in the other direction. And I guess I'll try it near the body this time, so I don't have to walk all the way over to the grinders. So I guess I was feeling a little... I felt like it would work right off the back. Death of the Goblin. So we grab him. And we throw him. Alright, there we go. That's what I was looking for. Nice. And we can still fire and everything while we're here. So we could see this guy and Shoot him, and then he'll chase after us. How many shots do they take to kill? So we got 2, 3. Nice. And, yeah, we'll throw him on in. So, there we go. I mean, that's good enough for now. I think we should move a little faster. So the speed should be like 45. We'll triple it. That sounds good to me. We need to hide that arrow too. I completely forgot about that. The arrow is just showing up all the time when it shouldn't be. I'm glad they didn't hit him, because I would have had to deal with him. Oh, you fucker. That went right through your head. Our collision might not be the best, so we have that to contend with. Alright, so we got the fucking Godot, and yeah, we can, what was I going to test? I was going to test something. Oh, that's right, the speed is amped up, so now, there we go, that's what I'm looking for. And I don't think we can stand on these at all. We should just make it like hurt our health or something. I need to make these go as well, and then I need to add a screen telling you how much to bring back or something. Yeah, I would love to have like fucking Metal Gear parody here, where you have like the 2 little fucking boxes, and he's like, I'm working on the antagonist for this game. I have like a speech kind of written for when you first show up. I just haven't like voiced it out yet. I might end up doing that tonight, after the stream or whatever. I also have this map. I kind of wanted to work on that. Where's that? So my num slash, is it even going to show up? It's not going to show up. Oh, it's num lock. Okay, so I have this map that shows up and shows the position of the enemies. Let's see, does it update? So if I piss this guy off, and he's now running after me. I need to get my position on here. Yeah, he does appear. Oh, that's funny. Uh-oh. Damn, he's right behind me. I forgot to clear all the other arrows. That's an interesting mechanic. Uh-oh, oh shit. Now we got... It's like a family circus type bullshit. Yeah. But, so yeah, I wanted to work on that and maybe have it, like, appear in the down left-hand corner or whatever. And just have it, like, you know, update so I don't have all this bullshit right here. We basically just need to clear the arrows. And then these guys might need to be a little bit faster and have a little bit more. So they're not really that intimidating right now. Nice. So, okay. I guess I'll start working on the map. Let's go to, where is our map? I think if I go to the player and I type our map right here and I show it, so it just shows up there. Cool. So let's see if I can get it to update. First thing I'm gonna do is go to this process. Okay, so we do have a state machine in here, and we have this display enemies. Awesome. So all we're really doing is taking this 2D texture and applying other textures on top of it in the form of golden arrows. So all we need to do is clear all the textures on here and then update it every time we do a quick check. And that basically updates it. So, and then what I could do is put like a little radar blip on it, just like the, you know, where it like goes around kind of like Halo. and you see the enemies kind of appear like that. I mean, that's nothing but a shader. So, yeah, for now I'm just going to get the enemies on there. And then we'll have them appear. So I guess what we could do is add all of these into a group, or where are we? What are we doing? Fucker. Ah, shit. Okay, so we should add all of these to a group, is what we should be doing. So this is my texture, and we're going to say my texture dot add my texture dot ass group add to group. Yeah. For fuck's sake. Add a group. What group is this going to be? We're going to call this player enemy blip. Enemy blips, and then we'll get rid of all them blippers. We don't need any of them. Is that how you spell rotation? That doesn't look right to me, but that's fine. So whenever we display enemies, all we have to do is go here and say for. Actually, you know what? We'll make a separate function. We're going to control X that and just say func clear enemy markers. There we go. And then we'll put the for enemy blips. We'll just say for blips in get tree dot what is it, get group, get nodes in group, sorry. I don't even remember what I'm doing here. And what was the name of the group we're doing? Enemy blips. Nice. Enemy blips. Blips. Perfect. Blips. The blips should do what? The blips should get the hell out of here. The blips are, you know, going home. No more blips. Queue free the blips. So we don't need them anymore, basically. So we're going to queue free them all, and then we should have a clear map. And so all I gotta do is hit this. And nice. What's the problem? Oh, we don't need those semicolons or whatever the hell they're called. I guess it would be a full colon, right? I don't fucking know. Cool. All that's looking good. So instead of doing quick check, or I guess we could do this like every minute or whatever. So when we display the enemies, we'll just start up a timer. We'll put a timer on this thing, and every like whatever seconds we will update the bastard. It's the way to do it. All right, map. So right here, I guess in the first time we enter this state, yeah. Oh, yeah, okay, so we can do this. We'll say at timer.stop. Well, actually, we can just have the timer autoplay. We can just do auto shot, auto start, and we'll put it at 1 second. Actually, we're going to put it like 0.25, a quarter of a second. And we'll go ahead and go node, timeout, connect, and we'll just connect it to the map. And we might not even need to be using the state machine right now, so I'll just set this to quick check. And I'm actually going to set that in the next state. There we go. And we'll set the first one equal to idle. Awesome. So we go here, we display the enemies. We're going to actually get rid of that. I don't think we need this at all. We just need to really honestly, we can probably code all this out and do this very simply. For now, I might have to come back here and update this. You know, I know we should make it work within this framework right now. So we'll say idle. Instead of quick check, we're going to do activate. Activate. And yeah, that's when we'll start up the timer. So we'll just make a better system. So we'll say timer dot start. So how is this going to work? I guess we'll activate it as soon as we go into the ready function. So we have a ready function or not. And then when the timer times out, I guess my plan was to display the enemies. And so that way it's just updating all the time because we're never stopping this timer. So we would clear the enemy markers and then we would display them. Okay, so that would happen every quarter of a second, and I want to move it down. I want to move it down here, and see if I can still see it. We're gonna get rid of these fucking fries, and then we'll put this right up here and just see how that looks. It should adjust with the size of the texture. I don't know the pointer size will though, so we might have to adjust that. We'll see what that looks like. We might have to bring that down a bit. Let's go 10 actually. Cool. So what is going to happen when I press that button? So I guess I need to put this at activate. We're going to start that timer. That timer is going to continually keep going off every quarter of a second, and we'll just keep running these functions over and over again, and we really don't need to do anything here. Okay. And then we're stuck in the activate thing, but I guess we could now make like a jam, you know, like radio jams. We can't use it anymore. They've used a chaff grenade, Snake. Let's just put this here. Nice. And we'll just do a pass. Okay. Hold on, let me do something real quick. Let's go to the techno playlist. Alright, there we go. Okay, let's try it out. Let's see what the fuck happens. Nice. Okay. Yeah, let's do it. And I gotta turn it on by default. Yeah. Alright, so let me lead one of them around and we'll see. Damn, that's pretty sick. It's a little bit off, but that's okay. I need to update my position as well. Yeah, I don't think that's bad at all. You know, it is kind of a pain that the map does not rotate with us. I wonder if we should, you know, we could do that. We could see how that looks. I guess we'll give it a shot. It's probably going to be disorienting because now it's like it's a square moving around. So let's just do one thing first. Let's get ourself, and we'll put ourselves on there. And I guess we'll have to make a new little blip in GIMP real quick. Oh, how's it going, Alex? Yeah, great that you're following my FPS tutorial. Sorry, there's some shit in there that I would have done a better job with, but it was it's kind of like rushed. But I'm glad glad you're having fun with it. Okay. So we'll say var player pause equals get tree dot get first node in group, and we'll do I think it's just player, and what we'll all we have to do is really this. All we have to say is dot position as well. Dot position. I'm going to do global transform dot origin, actually. Get the world position of this fucker. Alright, so then what do we want to do? Right, so we have his position. We're basically going to do the same thing that we're doing here. We need to divide this by 430. We're dividing by the map size, so let's go ahead and do that. I'm just going to do this. PY and PX, and instead of devil pause, we're going to do player pause. Get out of there. There we go. Player, pause, escape. All right. Divide by 430. We'll go here. Control C. Bam. And we'll get rid of this, get rid of that, and move this up here. Nice. So we need to add our arrow. I'm gonna bring pretty much all of this up there, basically. And we're just going to say player avatar size equals 10. Shit. All right, let's bring this back. I don't care about the comments. There we go. Okay, wonderful. Devil's rot. We don't want that anymore. We want player's rot. The player's rotation equal. We'll just do. I guess we'll get the player actually. So we'll do. We'll just do that here, and then yeah, Control X on that. We'll do player, and then we'll make another var right here, var player pause equals, and then we'll set player.global transform. There we go. Cool. Whoops. There we go. And what do we want? We want the player.rotation degrees.y. Awesome. We're going to get rid of that. This is where we actually add the texture. So we have this simple pointer. We were going to make a new one in GIMP. Let's take a look at the simple pointer real quick though. Let's go to UI stuff. Nice. Basic pointer. So that one really sucked. And then I made this one, simple pointer 3. So 250 by 250. So I guess it doesn't really matter what the size is. So we need to make one. We're just do 250 by 250. And probably what I'll end up doing is, let me see how this looks. Let me go to my Blender scenes real quick. And if I took a picture of the player's face and I shrunk it down, I just want to see if that works well or not. You know what? I probably don't even have to do that. Let me, well, I should, because it'll be a PNG and it'll be clear. Okay, so, yeah, I think it's this one. Awesome. Cool. So I got my guy right there hitting a vape. Damn. So that's our main character. I'm just trying to think, how can I like get rid of all this shit? So what I'll do is just take this out. Where's that? So we'll just hide that. We don't need to see his hands, so we'll hide that. We need to hide this as well. I'm just going to get a render of his face. And since I'm doing some dumb shit, alright, let me just do this. I'm going to add a new camera. Add, where the hell are you at? Camera. And then we'll make that the active camera. And then we'll go like this and zoom in on his face, and I'm gonna do, what am I gonna do? Perspective, orthographic, perfect. And we need to go to here and do 250 by 250. And we need to render the orthographic scale. Where the hell is that? I think it's right here. Alright, let's go to Z, material preview. Hopefully my graphics card does not explode in a frame into flames. And camera view, perfect. So let's try and get his whole head in view. I guess we'll do that. And I'm going to get rid of his white t-shirt, so it's not a big deal. Let's just do render image. Alright, well, what I need to do also is this. Film, transparent, and then we will render image. So we have that. There's not enough light in that scene, so I'm sure I have a light somewhere. Let me just add one. Add light, sun, Z, rendered. Where the hell is the sun? Let me turn it this way. Alright, I think we have a little more light there. Let me go to the sun and turn it up to like 5 times the sun. Is that enough light? Cool, that looks decent. And yeah, we'll go image, save as, and I think I still am going to edit this a little bit in GIMP and maybe make it like a round texture. Just cut out the edges, make it a little rounder. So let's go, where the hell is it at? Horror cooking, we'll go to UI stuff all the way at the bottom, and we'll say protagonist dot protagonist, whatever. I should have called it like 250 by 250, but yeah, we'll load that in now. So let me go here and protagonist. Nice. So we're loading that in and adding that in. Let's not call it my texture. We'll call this player texture. Player texture. And I'm going to Control C and Control V some shit. Nice. Cool. It's looking pretty good. Awesome. Is there anything else that we need to do here? Player avatar size. We need to update that. So we can put this in, and this will change the thing. We also need to change this to player's rot. Instead of my texture, we're going to be adding the player texture. Whoops. Map position X, map position Y, which we have up here, and they're not really being changed. So we can actually get rid of those down there. I just did them down here because I think I was doing some type of tutorial and because it worked there. Whoops, actually I think, yeah, I guess we could get rid of both of these because we already are declaring them up there now. And we should be all good. Percentage X. Oh shit, maybe we're not good. I need to bring this up here as well. And then we should be fine. We need to get our percentage basis for all that shit. Image map size, what's the problem? Oh. Holy shit, I just did the same thing like 3 times in a row. For fuck's sake, alright. Jumping all around here and confusing myself. So alright, this is what I was missing, the percentage, for fuck's sake. Okay, so I can get rid of this. Map position X. Okay, so that was the issue. So I get rid of that. That's declared up there. Awesome. And then I just need to change what this is called. So, no, it's not what it is. This is the, for right now, we'll just call this, M. Doesn't really even matter. It basically is the, like, the map dimension. We just need another way to access it up here, and then we need to plug that in, here. Player's rot. There we go. Percentage X not declared. Awesome. So, yeah, that would make sense. We need to copy this and put this in here. And there we go. And this should be the player. Pause. So let's see if that works. It seems like, oh, for fuck's sake. Percentage X, so we'll just call this player percentage X. And then we, of course, have to correct it here. Yeah, pointer size not declared. We want player avatar size. Where are you? Oh, capital M, my mistake. Ah, you fucker. Yeah, it shouldn't be that. That should be player texture. All right, let's try it. We'll basically know instantly if it works, so. Yeah, so it does work. It's a little buggy. That's because I didn't really get the exact coordinates of where the screen like ends and begins. I kind of estimated, but you know, it's not awful. If I like take the time making a better picture, I also didn't lay out the picture very well. But yeah, let's infuriate some people and see. He didn't see us. Oh, there he saw us. So yeah, we can see him coming at us. I don't think our spray has any effect on this guy. No, he's just shaking it off. We gotta hit him with a crossbow. There we go. So the goblins don't show up on the radar. I gotta fix that as well. But yeah, that's cool. We can see our guy moving around down there. Kind of looks like Pac-Man. I don't know if the map should rotate with us because like now that we can see where we're going, it's not as much of an issue, you know what I mean? And can this guy... You can't see us, can you, buddy? Or can he? You should be able to. Oh, you know what? If he's colliding with a wall at all, he can't see us. So maybe if I'm like over here, he's hitting the wall as well. That's interesting. But, alright, I think for now I just gotta take a quick break. I'm about to piss my pants, so let me take that break and I'll be right back. I'm just gonna exit out and we'll go to the goblin smashing area. And we'll go view right here. And yeah, I will be right back. So let me throw on some music. We'll go to the metal playlist. Alright, yeah, I'll be right back in like 5 minutes. ERB, 5 min. And, alright, yeah, I'll be right back. All right. Okay. Oh shit. Me. All right. I'm back. What the hell are we even doing? So, what do I want to do here? I basically have these guys. They had a patrolling function, but I think I took that out. I don't really feel like putting that in right now. Man. Yeah, it's hard to think without having like a transition from the other scene to this one. But I guess what would happen is in the scene A, you would have some type of like portal afterwards. I think I'll just do it that way. That would be the easiest. And then what do I need to do here? I need to add some stuff in here. I need to make some like just objects to put in here. Let me go back into Blender and go to my goblin smashing area. I think I started adding some shit. I had let me actually take a look. Alright, file, open, Don't save, and I want the... Oh man, I don't know. Actually, it'll be easier this way. File, open recent, and it was, damn, what am I even trying to fucking do? Oh my god, I completely lost what the hell I was doing. Ah, for fuck's sake. I was doing something in here, something cool. Just gonna think it through. Oh yeah, I was just gonna add some shit in here. I think I had some barrels to add. We'll add some nonsense objects, because it's just so empty. There's nothing to look at. So I might even get some from Polyhaven, but it would really break up the flow if I had like objects that were really nice and then a bunch that sucked ass. So let's take a look. Goblin. Sorry, my cat is... You gotta get out of here. Come here. All right. Cool. So, yeah, let's jump into Blender, and we'll just kind of make some shit in Blender for a little while. I want to go to Open, and I had a... I think it's this one. Don't save. There we go. So we have this barrel right here with this strange symbol I've never seen before. So that was definitely not made by me. That looks way too good for what I would be doing. Well, you know what? I think I just slapped that texture on there. I think I just got that texture from somewhere else and slapped it on there. And then we got a Coach Red Pill hiding inside the barrel. That's probably where he ended up. I think I just put nonsense on these. But yeah, we'll export this. This was one thing I wanted to add in there. Yeah, and if I unhide everything, like this is the actual level, and this is how I took the picture from above in Blender. So I just went here with the camera. You can see the camera there. And I rendered that image. So if I render image now, you can see we have our map. So that's basically how I did it. And then I just divide, like, you know, this width by that width and the width of the screen by itself, and that gives us a percentage basis for where the characters are on the screen. So, and I didn't figure that out myself. I think I asked ChatGPT, and it did it for me. But, you know. Man, I remember when I was in school and they would like give us books and they would be like, you have to cite from the book in the encyclopedia. And it's like, that's completely fucking dead. No one's doing that anymore. Yeah, that's right. I had buttons. I had buttons I was going to introduce that would like open and shut doors. That's a really easy mechanic to add. So we can go ahead and add that tonight, really. I already have the doors, so... I think I already have the button as well. If I go back into Godot, I think I just never implemented it. Button. I guess I don't have it. Maybe if I go down here. Button.tscn. Ah, I do. So, we even have a script. It just does absolutely nothing. So I guess we'll make some stuff here. We'll say pressed funk has been pressed. Pass for now. And yeah, so we have this area on there, and what we need to be in the object collision. Let's go ahead and put ourselves in the objects. There we go. Wonderful. So now we can collide. We're going to call this... I guess we don't really know what button this is. because we're gonna have more than one button, so we'd have to have like door button and I guess what should this button do? We should really kind of decide some of this stuff now before I just start throwing it in there. So I have these doors, and the idea would be to, I guess, lure the player kind of like around here and then have them ambush and have the door shut and then have the like button to open it be on this side or whatever. I don't know. I didn't really plan out this area. I just kind of put some enemies down there, and we had some snaking over here from these guys. Yeah, you know, it's actually pretty late, so I think I might just end up doing some of this stuff tomorrow, and I'll give it a thought. I didn't realize it was almost 9 o'clock, but yeah, I normally do about an hour and 30 minutes. I'm just gonna cut it like 3 minutes short, but fuck it, let's run this scene one more time and see what's up. And I'll kind of look around to see what I want to do in here. Let me equip my crossbow to defend myself with. So I probably won't have this guy here, and I do have to put the patrolling mechanic in for these guys so that they patrol, like, I guess ideally the player should start like out here, and I guess we should go in and, you know, just be walking around. What the hell is that? I have no idea what that is. Interesting. Cool. So, yeah, I guess the player would come in here. We have a few ways to go. I don't know if I would... Do I want to reveal the goblins and where they're at? So what type of states do we have for these characters? So if I go in here and I look over here, this guy has a ray cast, but why doesn't he see me? Okay, so I guess the ray cast is not moving side to side with him. And he does not alert other people to my presence at all. He's also slower than me. Cool. So, just trying to think how this would work. I guess, yeah, I think I would probably have one patrolling in here, and then, maybe I'll have some, like, objects to hide around or something. I guess I will have to add some type of, like, crouch to our character. And maybe even a lay down. Let's just fuck around with that for a minute and see what I can do. Yeah, I mean, we can implement a sneak mode pretty quickly, I guess. Maybe I won't in the stream. Maybe I'll keep fucking around. Who knows? Getting a text from someone. Oh, Bitcoin. Bitcoin is on the rise. It's Coinbase. Okay, so in our character, if I go to my Control F process function, physics process, we have an idle, we have a computer. Let's go sneaking. And we'll capitalize it. Capitalize the S in sneaking. So if we say, that's not what I meant to do at all. If we grab this right here, we put that there, and what do we need to do here? So we're basically going to lower where our camera's at. We don't have any animations because we don't have any character animation. So it's going to be pretty easy. All we have to do is lower the position of the camera. And we'll, I guess I really don't want to change our collision shape. I think that would be stupid, right? So if I add another collision shape on here, is it still the collision shape? Let me Google that real quick. Can a character body 3D have more than one collision shape 3D? Yes, it is not uncommon, especially for stuff like climbing or hanging. Yes, it can have more than one. Okay, so yes, we can have more than one. Awesome. From what Google tells me, I don't know how reliable Google is, but all we really have to do is take these collision shapes and shrink them down. Let me go to my 3D and we'll take a look. What are you screaming about? Oh. I'll just put a pass in there. Cool. So we'll do this. Our camera swivel, instead of being like up here, we'll just take it down to like right here, and then we'll reduce this from like that to, let me show you this. And I'm going to press Control Z because I don't have any reference for that. Alright. Collision shape. I'm going to call this crouched collision. And we'll add a capsule shape. And bring it up. And yeah, what do you think? Like right there for crouched. That would make sense. And we'll have it be the same. I think we should make it chunkier actually. With how our character is, I think I'm gonna grab this one and make it chunkier as well. I think it's a good idea. Yeah, because I think that's a lot of the time while we're not colliding when they see us, and we should really only have one of these active at a time. So what we'll do is when we switch states, we'll just have them flip on and off. Wonderful. So if we're idle, what we're gonna say is at collision shape 3D, and we'll say set disabled, but I want to say call deferred. Call deferred and set disable. We'll set that equal to true. I think anytime that you're disabling a collision shape in the physics process, I think you have to use call deferred. Or anytime you're in the process, you got to use call deferred when you're adjusting a collision or something in the physics process, I believe. Anything that's moving, anything that's ticking, I think you got to use this call deferred if you're changing its collision or something. That's my understanding. And that's probably not a lot of understanding, but I give you what I can. We're not going to do that. So we're actually not going to do this. We're going to set that to false. And then we're going to say crouching collision. Crouching collision. Call deferred and do the same thing. Except we'll be setting that equal to true because that collision will be indeed rendered false. A double negative basically, and then we're going to grab both of these and go into the sneaky mode because we're a sneaky snake. and we will reverse these conditions. Cool. Let's see that as well. And we're going to have to make a tween that will move from one position to the other. And what we'll do is take our character body. I'm going to add some markers. These guys used to be position 3Ds. We'll say normal head marker. And I'm going to make another one. And we're going to make that as a child of this, and we'll say normal crouched. Instead of head, we'll say marker. We're going to say normal standing. And you know, I'm going to go ahead and make one for normal prone marker. I need some water. Alright. Okay. Normal prone marker. Awesome. Let's go here. 3D. Standing marker. So let's just move that up to about where our camera is right now. We could be super autistic about it, but it doesn't really matter right there. Crouched. This is where we want to be, right about there. And for prone, I guess we'll just be like right here. And we're going to have to make another node. We're going to have to make another collision shape. Collision shape 3D. And you know what, for this one we're going to do some experimentation. It wouldn't make a lot of sense just to have a ball, right? But if we had a capsule and we flip it the other way, so let me like move this up to, you know, like that shape, and like that, you know, of course, and then do we put it like this? I have no idea how that will affect the physics in Godot, but we're going to give it a shot just for the purposes of testing shit out. I have no idea how that's going to work. Okay, and normal prone marker. So awesome. Yeah, I think maybe even a little lower, maybe even right here, and we'll see how that works. Actually, I think our shit will be in the floor, so right here, and I'm going to turn this thing exactly 90. That's going to bother me. No way. Is it exactly 90? Wow. Yo, I'm too cool for school. I do feel like it should be a little higher up, though. So maybe we'll do that, and then we will increase the radius. What if I do 4? Well, what if I do 4.125, like that? How about 4.5? How about a fat fuck? Alright. There we go. That looks a little better. Give the guys a little more chance to see you squirming around on the floor. Like a solid snake. And we'll say prone collision. Yeah, prone. I'm prone to auto collisions. Okay, so then we're going to change this to standing collision. And if I go here, awesome. So we are in the correct group. Wonderful. So we got those. I've never really coded this before, but this seems fun, so we're going to do it that way. So we're going to have to do another collision up in here. Y'all going to make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Not crouch collision, prone collision. prone collision. Where the hell's it at? Call deferred. Okay, set disabled. And yeah, so it is going to be disabled. Wonderful. And then this one we're going to call standing collision. Wonderful. Let's go ahead and just Control C and Control V, and we'll grab this, Control C and Control V, and wonderful. Awesome. Cool. So we should be allowed to move while we need to be able to move and shoot while sneaking as well. So let's go ahead and allow ourselves to do that here. And yeah, let's also make the prone. And we need to slow our movement speed basically as well. Nice. And we're also just going to start adding tweens in here. Bam. Slam that shit in there. Perfect. So awesome. We can do this. We'll say git tree dot create tween, and we're just going to say var use tween for right now equals get tree dot create tween, and then we're going to say, what is it, use tween dot I always pick the wrong one. It is something value, right? Something property, interpolate, tween property. Awesome. Okay, now I remember. Now I remember. And the object is the camera. So camera swivel, and we're changing its position, and its final value will be the sneaking or crouched, normal crouched marker dot position, and it should be what, like half a second? I mean, that's pretty short. I mean, pretty long actually for someone to crouch down, but that sounds okay to me. So we can do that, and then we will say use tween dot what is it, play? So we'll just do that a few times. Yeah, so if we're down here in the prone, we'd be doing the same thing, except we would be going to not normal crouch position, it would be normal prone position. No, it would just be, is that what I called it? Did I call it the normal? What did I call these normal? Doesn't matter. They're not normal. Why are they all fuck? Alright. I'm losing it. Prone marker. There we go. Throw that in there. Right there. bam, crouched marker, and of course when we go back here we're going to have to do the same thing with the standing one. See if that works. Okay, and of course we need a button to switch between them. We don't have any button to do that, so let's go to project settings. What's a good button? So our space bar is shoot, E is to interact, I guess Q. We don't have anything for Q. We called it switch weapons, but we're not going to do that anymore because our weapons are 1, 2, and 3. So yeah, I guess we'll do Q. And we're just going to delete that, and we're going to add one called sneak. Actually, we're just going to call it change change position, change stance. We'll come down here, change stance is going to be Q, and then we'll check for that. So we'll close this, and we'll do a func allow changing stance. Nice. So then we can do this, put that in here basically, and instead of doing the fire, we'll do the change stance, and we'll now have to make a, we basically know we have three of them, right? So yeah, we'll just do a stance count. Stance, we'll do an at on ready var stance count equals 0. Yeah, and we'll just increment it every time. So we'll just say stance count plus equals 1. And then we're gonna actually, we'll do this first. We will match our stance count. So if we're on 0, we're gonna be standing. So we're on 0. Coming in, we're going to be standing, meaning we're going to be moving to crouching. So we'll just say next state equals, what is it, crouching? Sneaking. We're getting a little sneaky deaky. Sneaking. We'll go here. We'll go here and add 1. So this will be prone. So for right now, it's pretty rudimentary. You have to cycle through all 3. So it's like a PS1 game, basically. And then I'll just make sure this works. I just want to make sure we can get through all 3 positions. And then this is very easy to update. So prone, and then if we're prone, we go back to standing, I guess. Standing, right? No, I think it's called idle. Cool, and we'll do this here, Control X, put that there, and we'll put this there, and then on this one, we'll just say stance count equals 0. So there we go. Allow changing stance. So whenever we hit change stance, we should be doing this, and we'll have this variable to check and update. And nice. So all we need to do now is put this into our thing. So we have down here move. We'll allow changing of the stance on all 3 of these, and not just the first frame. That would be funny. Every time you change a state, you would have to hit it immediately on the first frame. So let's give that a shot. Let's see what happens. I'm very interested. Okay, anytime now. Alright, so we load in. I hit Q. We're now crouching. And then I hit here, and we're now moving. So, interesting. There's no way any of them can see me. I should be able to sneak right underneath them. Oh, they can see me. That's weird. Maybe I gave them multiple ray casts. Oh no. Am I running slower? I think I am. He's actually able to push me. I don't think he can get I don't think he can get close enough to damage me is the issue. Yeah, he never gets close enough that he believes he's hitting me. So there we go, we'll kill him. So if I hit Q now, I go all the way up to standing again. I'd have to see... we probably have to put some type of little thing there. It says like standing, crouching, sitting. Yeah, I want to have the movement speed change as well. Cool. So we have our speed. Let's do a you know what, we'll just change the speed dynamically. Yeah, speed equals 50. I know we should do this a better way, but I'm not going to right now. I mean, I'll change this to a variable so I have like a max speed or whatever, but for right now we're just going to do it a very very rudimentary way. That way I can have another thing. I want to turn on visible collision shapes. We'll turn off visible paths. I don't know why it doesn't do anything, so let's go ahead and run the thing again, and we'll see where our collision shapes are. Okay, so we have our raycast. Those are their raycasts. So that guy should be able to see me, but he can't because there's a wall in the way. Same with that guy over there. Okay, so his raycast is coming out of his stomach. That makes more sense. It's not coming out of his head, and it's not moving with his head. So that's why he didn't see me at all. Nice. I don't know how many raycasts I can extend from him without doing too much damage to performance, but I can see my own little thing here. So if I hit Q, that goes away, and I have a different one, and then if I hit Q again, that top one is still active. And do I have another one? I don't think so. Or yeah, the top one is still active. We have that one, and then okay, so we need to change that. Okay, yeah, we didn't set the collision in here, so we'll go, oh, we did, yeah, okay. Crouch collision, we need to set this to true, and we need to set the prone collision to false. And that should allow us to sneak past them, them guys, them dudes. Let's try that. Okay, so we'll hit Q, and then we'll hit Q again, and yeah, we can see our collision shape change. And let's see, can we're moving real slow now. I think we're still too tall. Let's see if we can sneak underneath it. We're playing limbo now. Aha! He can't see us, dude. Yeah, what are you gonna do about that? Fucker. Alright, what happens if I stand up a little bit? If I just sneak past him. Uh-oh. Can he see me? I don't think he can hit me now. Yeah, there's nothing I can... He can't hit me. Oh, he can't hit me. Oh, no. But, he can push me around as well. So, we need to, I think, change it just so we can... Oh, no. Took too much damage. Game over. Yeah, so I guess that's where I'm going to have to end it for tonight. Yeah, I guess thanks everyone for coming out. I'll be back at it tomorrow. It was cool to put that in last second. We're going to have to add more features in there. I honestly want to add like every feature that fucking Metal Gear had, where you can like run up and interrogate these guys and they'd be like, oh, the goblin's hiding here. That would be fucking fun. Or have like little panels they can come and find you on. I mean, it's not really hard. We already have like all of the major shit coded. All we have to do is like, you know, add in an animation where they're like twitching, and we're not gonna do animations for our character, so it's not that complicated. In my mind, it'll probably be way more complicated when I actually start doing it. But whatever. Thanks for tuning in for tonight. I'll probably be back at it tomorrow. Peace out, everyone. Y'all have a good one. Peace.